Well, maybe this is a good angle. Who knows? So I've just been looking around. I was looking at this. I was looking at this. Okay, let me start with that. As you know, the only racist people in the world are Americans and English people, if you watch the internet. But the thing is, lots of people don't like lots of people. If Japanese people go to any foreign country and they bump into Koreans, it's a fucking nightmare. If black people go to China or they go to anywhere in Africa, I'm talking about African people. I'm not talking about Americans. They get a fucking lot of shit. And of course, the main reason for this is lack of education. However, if you're in London, all groups are against each other. So if you're from the certain parts of if you're from certain parts of the South Pacific, or maybe I shouldn't say near Australia, where you get lots of different, nationalities, lots of different ways of thinking, lots of different religions, and they come to England. They don't do anything to English people, but they fucking fight against each other like crazy. What's that? Is this your first or second year in the being a lawyer? Anyway, Jada, but don't take in your fucking brothers or your fucking mates, because they will be cunts. So my brother has just said to me he was only at my house for fucking 3 years, the cunt. He was there at least 7, 8 years, and now he's telling me you didn't do anything for me. I was only there for 3 years, even though I only paid fucking $5. $5. The cheapest, it was $5 a fucking week rent. Can you fucking believe that? So how the fuck did you manage to buy an apartment in fucking Birmingham? I'm guessing that's gonna be like fucking. I guess if it's cheap, it's 60 grand. If it's cheap. Yes, one brother owns one tile shop. The other brother owns 5 tile shops. They both have millions of pounds turnover. So I'm giving them shit now. Well, especially my younger brother, because I helped that cunt no end. He's just shit. So, like, I've got a friend on Geek. You might have seen him. He had a similar thing with his sister. He put his sister up, so he tells me, for 4 years, and then she turns around and says, "Wait, yeah, I shouldn't pay you because you did fuck all." It's just unless you get it down in writing, don't help these cunts. But these are people. My brothers are people. They're not involved in drugs, and they don't drink so much. But they seem to have very fucking poor recollection. Oh, anyway, as JW, this is a fucking apt fucking intervention. So if my brother sent me an email, I asked for a loan. My brother said, him and his brother, we're going to give you £50,000. I asked for a loan. He says, no, we're going to give you £50,000. Is that promise, can that promise be made to stand up in a court of law? Now, the reason why that failed was because they got caught in a selling houses. That's why they. So he sold his house and someone backed out and it fucking dropped him in the shit, and that's why I didn't get the money. And this was like fucking, I don't know, 20 years ago. All right, Dash, nice to see you, pal. How you doing? They both have tile shops in Sheffield. So in the last few days, I have been fucking having a go at them on email, by email. JW, don't fucking disappear. Well, fucking 10 or 15 years ago, his house was worth. He moved from a £500,000 house in North Sheffield to the better part. This is going back at least 15 years, at least. And at that time, they bought the house for £900,000. That is a brother next to me. That's the brother. That's the brother with like 5 or 6 tile shops. No, he's £900,000. This is 15 years ago. So I asked him to try and help me open up a bank account. I seem to have upset him. And he says he hasn't got £1,000 from me. I need to open a bank account. And I wanted to go to England to open the bank account. He didn't have £1,000 for me. He did have £200,000 to send to my phone. But I don't think, unless there is a possibility of going to court and saying, you promised me this, you cunt, I want it. Other than that, I don't really see any possibility of getting money from these cunts. No, you're right. You're totally right. But the thing is, they do give people, they fucking sponsor fucking shit fucking football teams. They gave my sister like $500,000. They gave my sister at least, and her kids, $500,000. At least. She was in Tenerife. They bought an apartment. They sent her a fucking £1,000 a month for fucking 10, 12 years. I nearly died for these two cunts. But anyway, so the point is, JW, if they promised, is there a no? No, she didn't put them up. No. What happened was my brother was the next to me. He was living with her, and then he went to live with his fucking druggy mates. My youngest brother was in fucking Borstal, and they wouldn't release him to her. So they released him to me. When I bought my house, they released him to me. He came and lived with me when he was 17, and he said, because I hardly charged him any fucking money for rent, and he left when he was 24, and he bought a fucking really big fucking house because I didn't charge him any fucking rent. Now the cunt is saying that he only lived with me for fucking 3 years. So, aside from that, me wanting to kill him, and I did send him an email saying I wanted to punch him to death when I was drunk one night. But apart from that, he just seems to have no recognition of what I did for him. So, it's getting on my fucking nerves, to say the least. No, I don't think they're born like £5 as a loan when he was starting his business. I offered him 25 fucking £1,000. No, they gave me, they did give me some money. So when they promised the £50,000, it fell through. So after that, I got in touch, and my truck broke down, and they sent me 10,000 quid, and they sent me like the odd few thousand. So altogether, they sent me like about 20 grand, I think, between them. But they gave my sister like £500,000 over a long period of time. But the point is, they promised me 50,000 quid, and they reneged on that. And so, if they had not given my sister any money, I wouldn't be bothered. If they didn't have money, I wouldn't be bothered. But I helped them, and they just ignore what I did for them. So that's why I'm pissed off. But definitely the brother next to me has changed. Where like he's like fucking Mr. Dudley Do Right. No, but well, I took a few years ago. The last time I spoke to them, I was asking my brother to help me get an account. Now, because his company has been in with National Westminster Bank. So all I wanted was a fucking bank account, and he couldn't fucking help with me. And then he's fucking getting fucking shitty because I used his fucking name and account. I only want a fucking account. That's all I fucking wanted. A fucking bank account. They couldn't fucking help me. There's no way he could go into the bank and say, this is my brother, you know me, he wants a fucking bank account. And he's listening to his fucking bullshit. And he should have said, I want a fucking bank account for my brother. Sort it out. Think of something. Fucking do something. But he did fucking nothing. The cunt. So aside from that, after that, I said, send me some money to get a fucking bank account so I can fly to England. I just want to open a bank account. He says, I've got no money for you. And that's just in Sheffield. So he's got like between 40 and 60 people, employees, earning at least fucking £300 a week. So his turnover of just fucking employee fucking money is fucking over £1 million a month. That's his turnover. And he's saying to me, I don't have a fucking £1,000 to send you. Look, I wouldn't mind if I was a fucking junkie and fucking spending the money on fucking dope or fucking heroin, I wouldn't mind. I just want a fucking bank account. I pulled that cunt out of the shit twice. I took a beating. I took a beating for him. I was in fucking hospital for a week for this cunt. And it's, you know, like you can say money does change people. And, you know, I can understand if someone's won a lot of money and they all come fucking creeping round and they've never done it. I can understand that. But on top of that, they've given so much money to my sister. Well, she's dead now, by the way. So what beating? So I was we was on a fucking, some kind of party, I don't know, 10, 15 people. And my brother, he said someone came up to him and said, your friend is dancing with my mate's girlfriend or something like that. So my brother punched him in the face. So we had to make a quick exit of the fucking establishment. So I was concerned about my youngest brother. So I said, we've got to go back and get Nicholas. And so we ran back and we saw my brother going past in a fucking taxi with some of his mates. So we had to start running again. And Geek might have heard this before. So we're running again in Sheffield, and this fucking nigger grabs hold of my brother's, and I grab hold of this nigger's hair. He's got jungle juice on. His hair slips through my fucking hands, and after that I can't remember. I get a beating. My brother manages to fucking cover his head. He gets a bit of a kick in, but I've got a fucking enormous head in hospital. And my brother says it's not his fault because he would have punched him in anyway. So I fucking nearly die, and he's a fucking hero. But after that, he becomes a fucking CEO. He owns a fucking company. And so you can't fucking win against these cunts. Well, like I said, so I can't ring them and straighten it out because they don't believe they've done anything wrong. So if my youngest brother, he would not be released from fucking, he wouldn't have been released from fucking, he couldn't go to my sister's house because she was living with a fucking inmate. And so he had to come to me. And I said, well, that's all right. But it just turned out to be a fucking really ungrateful cunt. So, but they don't take drugs either. But the good thing is I'm still alive. Are you willing? How many years have you been doing law now, JW? Are you willing to take on this case? Can you give them a phone call and scare them? But like I said, I would be very happy with the money that they promised me, minus the money that they already gave me, so which is about £30,000. So I'd be very happy with them, and then they could say, and they would, and they can say, you know, can you imagine that? They are embarrassed by me. They never invited me to any of their fucking children's weddings. They never invited my sister to any of their fucking weddings. And because people move up in the world. That's it. But if, like I say, if they didn't give my sister any money, I would be, that's it, that's okay, you're just a pair of cunts. I wouldn't even ask. Because you just put it down to them being cunts. This is before they got wealthy. I said to them, let's all put £10 a week in and you'll pay my sister. Well, they refused. I said, let's fucking chuck in 10 quid a week each and let's help our sister. They fucking refused. They didn't want to know. But when they get really big money, then all of a sudden they're fucking heroes. So there's the man with the money, Mr. Sarcastic. Well, you might not buy their tiles, but you can go into their shop and say, who is this cunt? So this was my fucking dream to do well on X-Files or Britain's Got Talent, get well known, and then drop these fucking cunts in the shit. And they are cunts. Well, to me at least. Who is Ray? Where is the Ray? I didn't see any Ray. Why are you saying Ray, Sarcastic? Oh, racist. Okay. Everybody's racist, especially Scottish people. That's what you told me the other night, Sarcastic. Well, what's your fucking first name, by the way? I think I want to call you by your surname. I don't want to be calling a Scottish cunt, sir. That's beneath me. I wouldn't mind being Scottish, actually. I think being Scottish is pretty cool. I think the rain has started. That's the thing that this is my trolling account. Oh my god. See, this is the problem. I'm very honest, and what I say I stand by. I think I've apologized once or twice for some shit I've said, but basically this is what I am, and this is the shit I say, and so you've got to do that in life. You've got to stand by your words. Isn't that right, JW? Because he's a lawyer, or he's going to be a lawyer. Fine. How many? 2 years. How many more years till you're a proper lawyer? Have I had a nice day today? Yeah, I've had an interesting day, yeah. I didn't do much, but I went to the place I go to. I got a load of wire. That might be worth like $50 tomorrow. Then I went to a sushi bar because I've got to give up everything tomorrow. No discount fucking bullshit. And I met this nice old couple at 70, and because it was a quiet day for her. And I just said, how many pairs have I had? Because I've got to have more than this fucking old bird here. Four more years, gambate. Don't give up. Don't give up, JW. Keep going, mate. And you can be a top-class cunt. But try to help people. Don't fucking screw them over. That's the way to do it. Scottish and Irish. What about Welsh people? You left the Welsh out. What did they fucking... No, but I think a lot of people, they don't... So my cousin posted today about the British history and everything like that. But the thing is, the English education does not fucking teach British history, because British history is fucking horrifying. The things that they did throughout fucking Africa, throughout the Caribbean, throughout fucking the South Pacific, the things that they did to people is fucking horrific. They used to take Irish people to the West Indies. Not only that, they used to round up fucking people from England. And if they said, this cunt looks like a cunt, let's take him out to the fucking West Indies and fucking make slaves of him. So there were fucking white slaves from the British Isles before there were fucking black slaves. And the black slaves, poor cunts, they used the black slaves because they turned out to be cheaper than the fucking Irish and fucking British slaves. And so we should be fucking all these fucking lands that all the fucking indentured fucking people own. We should be fucking taking those lands from those fucking people. Like the cunt in London who owns half of London. We should be stripping him of all those fucking houses, of all those fucking rents, of all those fucking house fees, the land fees that this cunt gets. And we were, first of all, giving it to fucking British people. Or English people, then giving it to the fucking Irish. Because they treated us like fucking shit. Fuck these fucking landed gentry. Let's take their fucking money. And the same fucking thing in America. The cunts with all the fucking land. The cunts with all this fucking... They don't have to do anything. The money just fucking rolls in from these fucking land fees. Fuck 'em. We need to start fucking whacking these cunts on the fucking head. There you go. That's the French coming out in me. That's another fucking box of sake gone. Well, the thing is, sarcastic, I did own property in England, but I was a bit of a cunt. But I had like a special mortgage, which is not available now. And so when I sold the house, I got the money from that. And then I also got 1,500 quid from the fucking insurance company. And then I just fucking blew it all away because I'm a stupid cunt. But the main thing is, sarcastic, I'm still alive. So that's the main thing. And my daughter has sent me some money. You can't get fucking better than that, can you? It certainly does. Well, the doctor was going to give me a walking test on a fucking walking machine, but I think he realised I didn't really need it, so. But there's there's also mental health. So this thing with my brothers is driving me crazy. Mm. It's just amazing how people don't see the same signs of the fucking coin. There was a, I don't know who wrote this. They wrote a story, and someone died, and then the guy left in charge was going to give his sister or sisters like a load of money. But as time progressed, that money diminished because he's listening to his wife. And so the fucking sisters who should have got some money, if someone offers you money or something, even if it's not money, if it's land or if it's fucking a painting or if it's things, take it straight away. Because they will make up some fucking excuse not to fucking give it you. So, but the thing is, if you fucking kill them, never kill them, kill their wives. That'll teach the cunts. Kill their kids, because then the mothers, so they'll lose a kid, and they'll still be alive, and then they'll also get the hatred of the wife to the husband. That's the way to do it. Or write a book. Uh, The thing, when I had that house in England, I was going to buy another house actually and rent out the house that I had. And the old lady's, it was on the edge of a park, beautiful little bungalow. It was beautiful, and she sold it to an old classmate of mine, Paul Swift. He was a swimmer, and I actually got, because I wrote in his book, Paul Swift is a puff, and the headmaster slippered me, and it wasn't plagiarism. I just wrote Paul Swift is a puff. Yeah, the connection is dropping for you, sarcastic, is because I clicked on a special button. I just spent all my money at the sushi shop. Oh dear, never mind. So at the moment, I would love there's a place because I've got so much fucking crap. It's untrue. But there's a farm in Hokkaido, and they offer accommodation and money. 7 o'clock in the morning, well, 5 o'clock at night. It sounds fucking pretty good to me. So that is crossing my mind at the moment. But then again, I've just met my new YouTube mate. So have you been watching those videos with the YouTube girl? My new YouTube mate. Oh, there you go. Good evening, Suzuki. I don't know if I know you, but never mind. No, this sushi bar that I go to, it's they have one piece of sushi from 59 yen to 100 yen, 200, 300 yen, and but they have off price beer and off price sake until 7 o'clock. I don't think you'd like it. I've got some cold milk in the fridge. That's what my mind is thinking now. All right, Robin. Dash has gone off somewhere. He was here for a while, but he's gone now. Yeah, that's that little leggy thing. They have a few things for 59 yen. But I don't usually, I only have one or two and then go on to the other things. Did you like? I don't know. Could you understand it? Could you get a laugh from that? Maybe it was a little bit difficult to hear what the mistake she was making. But now I'm thinking the good thing with Moe is she's keen to do stuff, and so we're trying to hopefully find good videos to make. Like I said, because she's a natural, she's very friendly, she's funny, so yeah, I couldn't ask for more. No, it's not really hot. No, it's 35 to 25 to 35. Not like Las Vegas. No, my sister's dead. Like her grandkids, she's got a few grandkids, and these girl grandkids, they put makeup on the boy grandkid, and I was telling the girl grandkids to fucking take it down, and I was really fucking angry, and my sister called me a bastard, and so we didn't talk until a few days before she died. So that was it. But like I say, she got a load of money from my brothers. I said to my youngest brother, set her up in a business. He didn't, and so she just fucking ate and drank until she fucking died. So because they were looking after her. She had IBS and then she had cancer. So, but the thing is the same old thing. If you just sit there and fucking eat and drink, and it's alcohol and you smoke, you know. My neighbour down the road, he's 94. You know, my neighbour down the road, he's 94. He smokes, but he's active. He's 90 fucking 4. He has one beer a day, and he smokes, and he's 94. He's still fucking alive. 36. Wow, well, there's a lot. But I think in Britain, sarcastic, there are a lot of young people, 25 to 35 to 40. I don't know if it's got better over the last 5 years, but the last time I saw, lots and lots of men and women in Britain were dying of liver cancer. They just drank too much, so. I was talking to two old people tonight in the sushi shop. No, I don't smoke. It's disgusting. Do I look like a smoker? Smokers are losers. And this old lady was telling me she's 70. She's drinking 3 beers. And she says she can drink up to 5 beers. She's fucking 70 years old. Fucking nothing in that. Really, smoking is for fucking idiots. She might just drink that like once or twice a week, so. Well, I don't know. Where is Casey going away to? The fucking nut house? Prison? America? I don't do anything heartfelt. I'm a fucking miserable cunt. I'm not a nice person. Even when I give money or food to homeless people, I'm a cunt. The only thing I feel heartfelt to is towards my daughter. That's it. So I'll take that away from the board. Sounds no. I've been to Scotland. I went in a Scottish bar on my honeymoon, and I just because of my accent, I got some cunts looking round at me in the bar. It was a cheap bar, so yeah, I got some strange looks. I actually, if I won a lot of money, I did think about going to Suzuki-san. I don't care where fucking Casey's going to. If Casey comes on here and shows a face, I'll say goodbye, Casey. But otherwise, if she can't be bothered to fucking type a message or watch my fucking channel, I really don't give a fuck, man. Could it be clearer? My sister's granddaughter is called Casey. She's a bit of a snotty cunt, so yeah, you picked the wrong name. I don't niigata, but I guess if there's no, but I think generally speaking, if there's no snow, then it'll just be a nice countryside, won't it? Be nice and green. I don't fucking know, Casey. You're trying to take the fucking piss. You're just making me fucking angry. So donate fucking $20 to fucking myenzo@yo.com. Don't fucking wind me up because it just makes me want to fucking grab your throat. So fuck off, you stupid fucking cunt, whoever you are. I'm gonna fucking get rid of this cunt. Who is this fucking cunt? Fucking twat. Okay, let's get rid of the cunt. Yes, I would talk to her like Casey. I talk to a lot of people like that. What is wrong with these cunts? So this, so now I'm thinking of my friend Geek, who would fucking reach out and grab a bottle of whiskey, and I don't have a bottle of whiskey. I do have some Cointreau, but you can't fucking drink Cointreau by itself. And I might have some tequila somewhere. I'll just have to go for the water. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. So the next time you see Geek on my channel, please tell him he got a honourable mention. Or I was asking you about the other Scottish people liked or disliked English people, and you said they thought English people were cunts or something like that. So at the moment, I'm thinking of doing a lot more videos with the Moe-chan, because she's funny, she's likable, she's decent, she's honest, and she looks good in fucking really short shorts. Oh, is that right? Well, if JW says Scottish people are so patronising, I've got to go with my young man JW, because he's a lawyer and he knows shit. Well, the sentiment with fucking Boris Johnson is the same all around the world. Is a right fucking tit. I like Boris Johnson is a complete cunt. He should never have been prime minister. But when the opposition was fucking, what was it, Jeremy Corbyn? You know, when if you're a minister or a politician and your cunt kid is fucking smoking dope, then that just tells you everything about the fucking minister, the man. He can't control his own kids. He doesn't have the respect of his own kids. I would have, if that was my son, I'd have hit him with a fucking baseball bat. So as my Scottish mate in the guy been patronising me, the cunt. All right, you. I thought there was a Scottish party. I thought it was a Tory, the Tory party in Scotland as well. Yeah, he's my son has got some problem. I think he's a bit autistic, so we don't talk much to settle. If I send him money, he talks to me, so we meet up. It's a lot better with my daughter. So my dream is to win a lot of money or get a lot of money. My son does quite often say stop making videos, so maybe I should have listened to him. It made sense. John Hughes, Bob. I heard you ask me to get in here. I don't know. What did I say? Can you explain? This could be quite a while ago. I've been drinking. Which Casey? When I was a kid, the famous Casey was Casey Jones, I think. Casey Jones is steaming and rolling. Can you imagine in the 50s, 60s, you had a good show and that just set you up for fucking life? When you think about it, you know when Donald Trump had that show, what is it, the loser show or the you're fired, get out of here? I can't remember the show. Why couldn't anyone like put a needle inside his fucking head? That's America's fucked up. They can't. Someone like Donald Trump would never ever get elected in England. Having said that, someone did get elected, but at least he's fucking educated. He's an educated fucking idiot. But it's the same thing. He's not. The next election, he will be out. Boris Johnson will be out next election. No, no. So who is this KCT? There was a Scottish island asking for people to join them, but I think they wanted families. Well, I hope not. If he gets in again, or even before he can take office for the second time. But America is so fucked up at the moment. They are so fucked up. It won't be good if it won't be good. I think if I was a general in America, I would be very tempted to fucking shoot him in the fucking head at a meeting. That's what should happen. You need someone to step up to the fucking plate and just say, my pension is worth more than this. It's not worth as much as this, and shoot him in the fucking head. Any tips for moving to Niigata? Uh, hire a truck. That's the best I can do. When you think about it, when all the kids around the world, there might be some kind of fucking decisions of people putting into a pension for the future. You're just getting too many people who are taking all the money. I'm a right stupid cunt caring about people. If I want to do a GoFundMe for raising money to go to England and fucking hit my brothers with a fucking iron bar, can I do a GoFundMe for that? Or can I can anyone think of a way around that so I can raise money? So he wants to go snowboarding, and you're advising him to go in wintertime. I am guessing that you've got some kind of advisory fucking company. You fucking, you're switched on, fucking sarcastic. I never saw this about you before, but now I know. Yeah, so there you have it, KCT. If you've got a snowboard, go and do it on snow. But you could also go to Saudi Arabia. You could do it on the sand dunes in Saudi Arabia. JW, are you still there? So, if I report, my brother was doing some kind of dodgy scam with another tiler. They would, a customer would come in, they'd order tiles, so let's say 500 quid, and then my brother would recommend his mate as a tiler. And for example, if the tiles were 500 quid, then he would sell the tiles to the tradesman at 400 quid, for example, then they would split the money. So my brother and the tiler were getting uh, unreported income, so they would not, of course, report this income to the inland revenue. And so if I called the inland revenue and I said they were doing this for like fucking 20 years, would the inland revenue be interested? It's a shit move, but I've obviously fell out with my brothers. What's the RCM revenue? Do they know about me? Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, well, so it is quite an amount because my this is one of the most disappointing things in my life. When I went to back to England and we went for a meal, and my brother was telling me that he took this guy to America on an all expenses paid trip to America because they'd made so much money together. This is this is me that gave him fucking 8 years fucking free rent, and then he's telling me that he took this guy to America and all the fucking illicit money that they made together. Obviously, he couldn't see, he cannot recognize disappointment in people's fucking faces. So they made a lot of fucking money. Tiles are not cheap. Tiles are very, very fucking expensive. Oh, there is a possibility they might be watching, yeah. Or they have watched some videos, yeah, without a doubt. No, of course, no, but he's actually told me that it would be my word against his. But there's also the thing is that they'd be checking him out. So he'd be on their fucking radar, for example. He did do this. And he might be doing it now with other fucking tilers. So he's cheating the customers, and he's, you know, everyone does it. Everyone gets fucking money for this and that, and they don't always report it to the fucking. They don't always report it to. They don't always report it to the Inland Revenue, and good on them. But I'm just. It's as simple as that. I want revenge. I want to fuck him up. I want to fucking hurt him. And if I was in England, I'd probably fucking physically hurt him. Or is it physically hurt him? If he cannot fucking recognise what I did for the cunt. And he can't. So I want to fucking hurt him. Sarcastic, I don't know if you've just been listening to my... I don't know if you're having trouble understanding what I'm saying. But no, I'm just not going to let you fucking go. I believe in fucking grudges. So I'm going to have this cunt think that he's in the right. He only fucking lived with me for 3 years when it was fucking 8 years. Do you really fucking think that? I don't know what Roger means, but I'm also going to go after you, Sarcastic. I'm going to find out where you fucking live. Anyway, tomorrow is the beginning of the rest of my life. The next day in the rest of my life, and for a lot of people, apart from those that are going to die tonight. So, thanks for watching, tuning in, and maybe one day you can see my brother defending himself in a court. Sarcastic, send me some fucking money. myenzo@yahoo.com. 50 quid, you cunt. You've got the money. You're in fucking Aberdeen with all the fucking tax dodgers. That could be a good song, actually. Not happy to let it go. Sarcastic, stop being a Thanks, JW, for staying around and your advice. McDonald's, should I go to McDonald's and get a fucking ice cream? I don't know. Have I got any money? No. Okay. Thanks, guys. Sarcastic. Send me some money, you fucking rich Scottish cunt. MyEnzo@yahoo.com, PayPal. Bye-bye.